What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Box Clinic and more. Just watched the Anthony Joshua Joseph Parker press conference, and it's exactly what I thought. Team Parker got G-checked by Eddie Hearn. All the steroid talk, all the talk about Anthony Joshua being knocked out, all the talk about they was mentally tougher, all that talk simmered down. It's like they seen a big bad bully and they were scared to really woof like they was woofing to boxing scene and woofing to the media. They didn't woof when they got in front of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua explained the 3 knockdowns that they were speaking of, or the stoppages. Said he was in the European Games. He was sent home for discipline reasons. They brought him back. He wasn't in shape. He got stopped. It wasn't the fact that he got stopped. It was the fact that his team stopped because he wasn't physically conditioned. And then with the David Price sparring, he said I was around the same time. I done had experience, and yeah, he got me, but I wasn't in shape neither then. And he addressed it. The other time, I forgot what he said about the other time, but he was dropped versus Klitschko real hard, and still suffers from stamina issues. But Team Parker was mum on that. They didn't have no rebuttal to Anthony Joshua saying that. And then when the promoter David, whatever his name is, got to talking, he got checked by Eddie Hearn. He was like, no, you said he was mentally weak. No, I would have. Then what the other Parker promoter said was, I said he was mentally weaker than Joseph Parker. He said, no, you don't get here talking all that junk, and now you in front of our face, and then you backing off your claims. He said it don't work that way. He said either you in, you out, basically. And Parker got a G-check. He was quiet too, quiet as a mouse. I could hear the trembling in his voice. He ain't about that life, man. I told you guys that they sold themselves to get the fight. They didn't believe none of the stuff, the steroid stuff they was talking. They didn't believe the knockout stuff they was talking. They don't believe they gonna win this fight. They just believe we gonna get a nice check, and it's better than us going to Russia and facing Povetkin, and losing. We gonna get a nice check. We're gonna be able to retire or go on and fight after this, and you will be all right. You're gonna go through a little pain, Joseph. But but we got to get that $12 million and some money on the back end, so we got to sell this fight. And basically that's what it was. They sold themselves for the fight. And I told you guys, Joseph Parker wasn't believing that riffraff that he was speaking on, man. Watch the press conference, man. His whole team was shook. Parker, they know they pissed off AJ. AJ sitting like, man, you know what I'm gonna do to this boy? Woo! God have mercy on me, And the demeanors was different, and I knew it would be different. I knew it would be different. And it looked like Team Joshua is going to be there to make a statement. Hopefully Joshua can get this weight down and weight under control. And hopefully they're on a mission to beat Parker and then unify with Deontay Wilder. But I'm telling you guys, Joseph Parker whole team, they got handled like some girls in his press conference, They got handled. And you could tell just by this picture, Parker was not confident speaking today. And he ain't got no public speaking problem either. I've seen him speak to the media a few times. He don't believe what they saying and what his team's saying. His demeanor was shook. The bright lights got him shook. Look at him. I'm just, boy, I could just read demeanors, and I know they was born about that life. Anthony Joshua was just saying, like, boy, I'm going to do it, and I'll get to you all that junk you've been saying. And, Joshua was mad because of the trash talk. He said it should be a certain amount of respect in the trash talk. At the end of the day, this the hurt game, Joshua. The trash talk going to be there no matter if you're a champion. People don't respect Anthony Joshua as a true champion. Let me say that first. These guys don't respect him as no champion. A lot of them look at him as a big muscle-bound guy. They bring a lot of money with a glass chin. People do. I say that Joseph Parker and him, they probably really believe this guy got a glass chin. He got put down by Daniel Du Bois. He didn't speak on that put down, and they put down by Klitschko pretty hard. So people don't believe. People do believe he got a glass chin in the heavyweight division. I mean, pretty much everybody is a little bit chinny because one punch from these big fellas can put you out. No matter how good your chin is. To the body, to the head. You don't see too much body work in the heavyweights no more. But to the body or to the head, it can happen. And it happens. But if you just look at Anthony Joshua's demeanor, Joseph Parker, man, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out this fight with injury or something. Because Joshua looked like he about to do something bad to this man. His whole team looked like, man, look at Bob McCracken like, man, I ain't gonna look over there. You know what we gonna do to them boys. At the Principality Stadium in Wales, March 31st, you know what we about to do. Look at Eddie Hearn. I don't believe what you talking about. You know what we about to do. I'm about to stick these $1,000 gators down your throat to Parker Promoter. We could be on the undercard all the junk you was talking. But this your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Bicycle, and y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. We out.